But yeah, we on the same mission. I just announced it. You said something just before we sat down about the partnership. I signed that back in November, but I just announced it tonight.
Congratulations.
Today, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. So we on the same mission, bro. Nothing changed. Album dropped tonight, built different. You know what I'm saying? We on their ass.
Now, when I hear built different,
Yeah.
Part of me hear like this sense of wanting to prove myself that I'm not one of these. Do you feel that?
I ain't got to prove nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? I already showed these. I ain't one of these. You know what I'm saying? Built different just based off, you know, the label called Rare Sound. You know what I'm saying? The brand is Rare. You know what I'm saying? So you put Rare, that's built different off the top. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I just had to, you know, when I come up with these titles for these albums, it's just how I'm feeling at that moment. You know what I'm saying? It really, I don't like to go too deep into it, even though you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything makes sense with the rollout, but it just, what came to me one day. You know what I'm saying? I just built different. That's the name of the album, Built Different.
You know, it's crazy because after, like, again, the conversation and reflecting on the conversation and seeing some more of your conversations with other people, even when I think of Rare Sounds, right, it's rare, right? I think of, like, because I do this a lot, like, I'm really not one of them.
Right.
And I don't know if I do this to continue to, like, I want people to know, and I don't know why it's so important, but I kind of see myself in you when at Rare Sounds, built different. It's like, I need y'all to know.
You got to let them know.
And why is that so important?
It's important because if you don't tell them, who gonna tell them? You know what I'm saying? If you don't let these folks know, if you don't stand on your business and let these folks know your true potential and your true power, ain't nobody else gonna stand on top of the mountain screaming for you. You got to be the one to stand. You know what I'm saying? Stand down and, you know, me personally, I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Just off the simple fact, like what the game try to do to me. You know what I'm saying? We had that conversation before, and you know what I'm saying. This title, you in hindsight, you go full circle. Just, man, listen, man, this shit lit. This shit lit, and I want to let these know this shit lit. You know what I'm saying? Even the folks who don't know what's going on, I got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to know that. And even if you don't give a damn what I'm talking about, it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it for a certain crowd, and the crowd I'm doing it for, they love it. Right. So I got to let them know, and I got to let them feel. You know what I'm saying? I got to empower them. It ain't just me empowering myself. Of course I am, but I'm empowering whoever listening to me too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. And like you said, we spoke about the mistreatment of the labels. We talked about how they try to blackball you from the industry. We talked about all those things.
Yeah,
right?
we already did.
One thing that I didn't really talk about in the reflection of, those things happen, and they say the best revenge is success.
Right.
Right? And you've been successful.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
But I'm wondering, is it still some type of hurt there from what happened to you in the industry, what they tried to do, and even is that the fuel to why you continue to show up and apply pressure? Is this, do you still feel some type of like frustration?
Nah, I ain't really, as far as when it come to that, I ain't got no ill or bad blood when the old, you know what I'm saying? I do it for myself. I try to be better every day. I try to be the best me every day. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with Interscope. It ain't got nothing to do with music. It's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? I go to the gym every day. I work out. I goddamn meditate. I stay centered. You know what I'm saying? I stay in the studio. I stay on my job. So that's me trying to be, you know what I'm saying? How can I put it? Like trying to be better than yesterday. I'm trying to outdo myself every day. So it ain't really got shit to do with nobody else. It's a me thing. Me versus me. You know that Moneybagg said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Feel like me versus me. So I'm just trying to outdo myself. I might reach a certain milestone, you know what I'm saying? Well, in 2024, I probably did something. I was like, okay, cool. They like that, but I know I can go bigger than that. I know I can do something better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I always just try to outdo myself.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro.
You feel me? Like, why not? We got one life to live. What the fuck is we doing?
Nah, facts.
We sitting around we boys, you know, we trying to be great.
Yeah, nah, bro, you know what's funny? You ever seen the movie Lucy?
Lucy, I don't know.
So it's a movie about, now I can't really explain exactly how it was, but it was this girl, like she just kept getting new information in her brain and just learning. But she became like, how can I explain? Somebody help me out. Remember the movie? Yeah.
Oh, she on point.
Okay.
She got adrenaline resistant and made her brain grow. And then she learned so much information that she knew everything in the world. It was omnipotent, omnipresent.
So yeah, so she took the movie Lucy, right? She took this pill. And like she was just gaining so much information that she was at one point where she gained like all of the information.
Yeah.
Where she was just present. She could feel things. She could see things like way beyond her time.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, she had so much knowledge that she kind of like disappeared. Like her whole body kind of, well, how would you explain it? Exploded? Like combust, like, right? Like into like particles. That's how much information she knew. And I literally was just having that conversation like, man, I want that much information that when it's time for me to go, that I go that way. But in saying that, this constant desire to be better every single day, that's stressful.
Hell yeah.
And I was wondering,
Just tell me when you pulled up how tired you were.
and I was wondering, like,
I feel like that every day, Jay.
right, exactly. I'm like, how do you deal with that?
Every day. How do I deal with it? That's a tough question, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I do so much in a day. I feel like I need more than 24. But I'm going to tell you the key to how to deal with this for real. Take a nap, bro.
How do you get tired of taking a nap? Like, you laugh, like, give me some game. How do you get time?
Take a nap, bro. Like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I remember I read a book. It was a Kobe, like, I forgot what the name of the book was. But Kobe used to say he used to take just 15-minute naps, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just you got to just find some time. Like, nigga, you got 15 minutes in a day. You know what I'm saying? You might be on that phone scrolling for 15. The key really is put that phone down. You know what I'm saying? Turn off that TV, put that phone down, and just go somewhere quiet and just reset and bounce back and go. You know what I'm saying? Get back to it.
I love the way you put that, bro, because I have a lot of conversations during the day, and it's crazy how, because I think you've dealt with this a little bit when it comes to substance abuse at a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy how in times we are able to make excuses for what's not suiting us. So my friend was talking about how, morning after shout out him, he was saying how like he wanted to take a break from social media. He so much so that he got another phone, and that's his work phone for social media, but he leaves it home. And for me, I'm like, man, social media really don't hurt me. Like I work on it, I really don't allow it to consume me.
Yeah.
And we talking about taking a nap, and it's like, I mean, I can see 30 minutes where I can put the phone down and go to sleep, but I'm making excuses for it to suit my lifestyle when really it could be better.
It could be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay down and be disciplined and know what you really want, what you're trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to, you know what I'm saying, face that, because I be trying to just all day. I was like, man, I'm burnt out. Something got to shake. You know what I'm saying? You got to just find a little time, like a little time in your schedule. Like, man, let me just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because with me, my problem was back in the day, like, I always felt like I was gonna miss some shit. I don't be missing shit. And you really don't miss shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on how long you know what I'm saying, clock out for. But, bro, you gotta take care of yourself at the end of the day. You don't take care of yourself, they're gonna take care of you.